Gotta know, dude. One thing pretty funny, and I didn't even realize it until I was putting on the last few pieces. There was a piece that needed cut. It's like, well, I can grab my chainsaw. Dude, I didn't bring my chainsaw. I completely forgot. My mind was on old Grant. Old Grant. That I wasn't even going to come up today, but after finding out and getting that news yesterday, I figured the best place to get my mind right. But thought on our way out, man, I'm going to come back up here. Probably not tomorrow, probably the next day. Dude, I didn't even scratch the surface, and then I can go up from where I was at, you know, as long as it don't snow. We can go up, and there's a bunch of other places up there that I usually do pretty good on wood too, so check those out. I did end up picking up a bunch of trash at one spot, got a carpet. People, I don't know why people always just, man, they roll them up and everything and then just leave them. Dude, carpet's terrible. Dude, carpet's next to plastic tarps is probably one of the worst things to leave out in the hills. Squirrels and birds probably like it. But anyway, man, so let's talk about my my connection to Boise County in Idaho City. You know, where we thought, or I thought, everybody thought that knows me, that I would end up in Boise County. This kitty was never a huge fan. She liked Boise County, but she was never a huge fan of, you know, which her connection is Adams County. I mean, she has, her family's one of the very, very, very first families that ever homesteaded this area, if not the first. So her connections in this county are huge. Mine was, my connection is my ancestors came and raided their homesteads. But the Boise County connection, Idaho City, we, I don't know, I grew up, you know, with Grandpa and stuff. We did Valley County, you know, because we had our cabin and stuff in Valley County. So we hunted Valley County, Idaho County, and Grandpa'd switch off, man, and we'd, you know, in Boise County. And Valley County and Boise County touch, you know, so you can go from one to the other pretty easy. I don't know what really my draw was to, dude, we're talking from the, man, dude, from the late 80s through the 90s, heck, even into the 2000s. You know, even when we were living in the motorhome, man, we'd cruise up in the motorhome a lot, and you know, camp out for weeks at a time. You know, we lived in the motorhome, homeschooling the kids. But and one time, if you ain't ever heard of it or anything, but it's called Atlanta, Idaho. And Atlanta, dude, it is the roughest road, man, washboard road going into it. And you want to take a step back in time, go into Atlanta, Idaho. And man, I missed by that much getting a place, and it was a house and everything, or a cabin in Atlanta, Idaho. Man, I would, dude, you'd be getting these videos from Atlanta. Well, if you could do it. I don't know how well the service is in Atlanta, Idaho, but dude, I would have never ever left, man. Atlanta, and that's, man, we spent tons of our time up between sorry dude, from you know, up the road, man, to Atlanta, all the way to Atlanta. Then there's some great hot springs. I can't remember. I think the count's 11 hot springs or something on the way in there. 11 different natural hot springs that you can stop and soak in. Some of them are just little and need work and stuff. But dude, I haven't been up that way in so long now. Who knows what it's like? But yeah, I love Boise County, man. I love Idaho City and Loman, and, you know, because, man, Loman, you go out Idaho City and you climb up. Now it's all starting to grow back. It burned there probably, oh, man, 20 or 30 years ago. It burned like this. And it looked a lot like that for many years. But it's all growing. It's all pretty. It's all purty now, man. Or well, I don't even know if, you know, I knew so many people in around that area, Boise County, Placerville, and all that. I could tell stories for days, man. It was, man, a lot of characters out there. Dude, it was great, dude. Anyway, one of the things of, you know, Idaho City and Boise County, Grimes Creek, you always hear me refer to Grimes Creek, man. Grimes Creek, it just got limited bad. Clear Creek areas, a bunch of crazies. I almost bought a place in Clear Creek. I did a bunch of work on a place in Clear Creek, which is on the way to Idaho City. And there's Clear Creek's a different kind of area than old Billy. He lives in Roby Creek, which is before Clear Creek. You can actually get, it's pretty rough, but you can go from Clear Creek to Roby Creek. I've done that. But there's some characters up Clear Creek. Old, oh, I wonder if he's still alive, man. There's this guy that's name's George, and he lived in and he pulled it there, man, or hauled it there. But he lived in an old water tower. And I think the water tower was from Loman, if I remember right. And he turned this water tower into a cabin. Dude, that's amazing. Man, I haven't talked to George in, whew, man, that must have been 25 years ago or whatever. Not somebody I knew well, man. Not that I would have, you know, if I would have ended up buying the place up there. Me and old George probably would have been best pals. He was great. But there was a place up there, and if you remember back when we were looking for properties, until we stretched out in this area, because I was pounding, you know, Boise County, Boise County, Boise County. Miss Kitty's the one that got me to come over this way, and then I was going to end up farther north into Idaho County, man, like Elk City area and stuff like that. And we ended up finding the creek bottom. Dude, 3 times. I think it was 3 times that we went on the creek bottom, and I was like, no. It just was, I was looking for, you know, forested, man, not a creek bottom. You know, we're right on the edge of the forest. But anyway, we were up there, up Clear Creek, looking at a place, man. It was in January, because that's when we started looking for properties, in January. And we were in the Ford, the Beast, which Tim's got that old Ford truck, F-250. But we were up looking at this piece of property, and we met with this gal, and she's all, yeah, you gotta go up this road, be dang careful. You know, that's the cabins up there. Man, it's bad, man. It's a bad time of year to be looking at properties. Oh, I know, we'll be all right. So we get up there, and I think her and Kitty walked up there, you know. And I drive up there, and dude, that road was so narrow. And the kids, I had them get out of the truck, because the truck, another time, man, where you're not sliding like Brewster telling, you're literally sliding, man, and it was straight down. And it was a cool little cabin. I don't even know, maybe after that, scaring the crap out of us, we just didn't ever go back. I don't know. It's been so long now, I don't know why we never went back. That old gal was neat, man. She's an older man. She's probably in her late 70s or something. I can't remember her name. We ended up visiting, having tea with her and stuff like that. She was great. There's some good people in Clear Creek too. There's some strange people in Clear Creek. When I was working up there, there was a guy, man, I can't remember his name. Me and Zach were, my brother, we were doing a remodel. The weirdest deal I'd ever got in on, you know, when I was doing the handyman or rebuilding stuff. Man, it was some bar, but it was some bizarre crap. And then this guy was just insane, and he had the, I'm sure he's passed away, man, because dude, he was on a lot of meth, man. I mean, he was crazy. I can't remember, Zach could remember his name, but he had the claim on the, oh man, dude, all these dang names. Ever since I had my stroke, man, things I don't remember the little details. It drives me absolutely nuts. Because man, when it came to claims and roads and gullies and mountains and all that, man, I always knew knew the names. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, he had this big claim down the road, man. Gosh, I wanted to get in on it. There was some dumps on there that he went and let us dig around in, that, you know, some bottle dumps that were amazing. Anyway, he had the, look at that old Cadillac building there. That's pretty nice. But, he had the claim up there, and then, I don't know how he did it, but he had at least, this guy was, he was crazy, dude. I can't remember his name. It drives me nuts. But he's a nice guy, man, but he was flipping crazy. And then Zach sold him or traded him or sold him this little tiny rototiller that wasn't worth the crap, man. It was like this little, it was like a toy, man, pretty much. You know, a rototiller just for those little beds, where I don't know if he thought he was gonna rototill a big field or whatever, man, but then he wanted to whoop Zach's ass, man. Me and Zach are like, what the heck? Man, you know, we're working up there, so it was bad. But anyway, before Zach ended up screwing him, before that happened, we hired him because this guy that we were doing this place for, we never even met him in person, man. He'd just send us money and to do stuff. It was the weirdest, craziest thing ever. And man, they had 3 roofs coming in, all glass windows, and 3 roofs dumping into this one section on this craziest built house. And the windows, dude, we went in there after it snowed to work on it, and the windows, man, you could see them bowing out. All that snow had dumped from those 3 roofs into this area and filled it up with snow. And dude, I was so afraid to even touch that window, like it would explode. It was insane. But we had, whatever I can do, I cannot, man, Zach, next time I talk to Zach, I'll ask him his name. I cannot remember his name. Man, he was a nice guy, but man, he was crazy. I mean, loony, like freaking crazy. Like, he'd kill you crazy, man. He was freaking crazy. But man, we hired him to come in and scoop out, you know, that snow, and then me and Zach, man, we spent a day and a half or something just digging out snow so that it wouldn't blow these windows out. I mean, craziest stuff. You know, this guy paid us, I don't know, 25 bucks an hour to dig this. It was insane. Crazy, man. And, oh man, that's driving me nuts not remembering that guy's name. One time in the spring, because we start right in the fall, we worked on this place for, I don't know, man, like 6 months or something. One time, that old dude comes riding up on a he'd come visit us all the time, man. Until Zach did that thing with the rototiller, man, he wanted to kill Zach, and then we were like, holy crap. But I mean, I think he would have. He thought Zach had screwed him. But got a logging truck coming. I don't want him. Man, they haul Bud. I don't want him on my hind quarters. But he kept pulling up one time, man. He had I think it was a Trail 90, little motorcycle. And dude, he's got piles of rock chucks, and he's got a 22 strapped across the handlebars, and a pile, man, with a bungee cord over him, man, of these rock chucks. He's got them on back too, and he was finally gonna gut them out, skin them, and eat them. Dude, that guy was freaking nuts, man. Oh, he was great. All the memories, man. That was a long time ago. Me and Zach was just saying that was probably when he was here, when he moved here, because he moved down here for a while. When we started a business, handyman, KZ Construction, that's what it was. Man, and we did everything, man. Built fences, mostly roofs, dude. We ended up doing so many roofs. And then Zach got us this Hardy board. I don't even know how he hooked up with this dude. It was the weirdest, just some of that weird stuff you get yourself into. It was crazy. But it was a good gig. I don't even know, that really doesn't explain my connection to Idaho or to Boise County now, does it? That's just, dude, for what is that, man? Just in my adult life, that's what, 10, just in my adult life, man, we're talking 25 plus years of Boise County, and spending every second that I wasn't chasing a dollar freaking in Boise County, man. Love that place. I still love that place. Well, Idaho City. Oh, I've been back there one time since then, but it burned. Man, big fire, man. Like totally. I don't know if they've still rebuilt the stuff, which some of those buildings, man, were from the 1800s, so there's no bringing that stuff back at all. It was devastating. And now without Grant cruising around, it just won't be the same. But man, with as many miles as it is to go over there, we've talked about, because you could go in the back, well, not this time of year. Well, right now you could, but when the weather turns, you can't. But we've talked about doing it, other than the animals always keeping us, but is taking our tent and going out, man. You come out this way, go up over the hill, drop down, and you'd have to cross Highway 55, but other than that, you could stay on dirt roads all the time, man, all the way to Idaho City, and then into Atlanta. You'd have to cross Highway 21, and then you could go into Atlanta. We've talked about doing that. That'd be, taking like a week and just doing that, man. That would be awesome. I'd do that, man. Take an old wall tent. That'd be pretty dang fun. Anyway, this video's probably getting too long. I didn't get into but I've got just so many years, and stories, and fun times, and good times. My Boise County. Now it's my Adams County, man. I love my Adams County too. I love my Adams County, my Boise County, my Adams County, Hawaii County. I love Hawaii. I spent some time in Hawaii County too. Good Lord willing, them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.